Hello, boys and girls. How is everyone doing today? Zeta Fly here, Z Money 32010, back at it again. You just missed a great sack. uh, Getting ready for game one of the season. Game one of season two in the Pigskin Empire. I've got the amazing circumstance of playing the defending AFC champ, Tebow and the Patriots. My good buddy Tebow. Hopefully this goes somewhat well. We'll see how it goes. He was the one that removed me forcefully from the playoffs. Just can't seem to play a clean game against him. I play very well, but I just don't finish off my drives, and I don't put points up on the board the way I can. My defense is usually fine, but he's very good offensively, so he usually wins that battle. Hopefully I can figure it out this game, first game of the season. Hopefully he doesn't see my glaring weak spot on the offensive line at right tackle, but we'll see kind of what comes from it. I have my one rookie signee, my one starting rookie, I should say, at right tackle. The rest of my offensive line is very strong. And I still have that man as my power back. Hopefully he has a much better year this year. But I got to find a way to utilize him in space, and that's the big problem with my team this year is finding ways to utilize him, because I'm a spread team. I like to get guys in space, and so last year I ended up using my quicker back, which is James White. I used him a lot more than I did Derrick Henry. Kind of had Derrick Henry ride the bench a little bit too much, and that's not something I really want to do. I grabbed him originally because I was a very strong I team last Madden, and that's how I've always been. I've been a very good ground and pound team. The way this game is set up, it's not that same design, and a lot of these guys are a little bit better at disguising their run coverage, run blitzes and their fits. And so I have to be smarter in the way I approach it, and that has been to spread it out, attack the air, and give myself run plays at a little bit of a lower percentage, which usually was very 50-50 oriented, and now it's more of a... Oh boy, that was a bit of a rough play. Used to be very 50-50 oriented, and now it's more of a getting closer to like a 65-35 split, which is fine. I like it, but I had to kind of tailor my team a little bit more towards that, especially with the weapons I have at wide receiver, which I really like my weapons I have.
Lucy.
Tebow's going to play with that guy right there in that spot, and I got to be very smart with how I handle that. I want to be able to do that a little bit more. I didn't give the ball to Demaryius Thomas enough last year. Sure where that guy came from. And Tebow does a great job of disguising defenses, so I got to make sure that I'm in a good spot to handle that as well. Very odd design as well. Also, I got to take more time recognizing. Who I can get the ball to in space. I think that's going to be a good idea for me too. recognizing who the blitzing guy is. I think that's going to be much more beneficial this year. Recognizing on run plays who my guys need to kind of get to second level to. I think that's going to help me in run plays. You know, pass plays, I'm pretty good with setting up who I'm going to block in space. I got to make sure that he has a rookie O-line. We'll see how that works out. Deep into the space. I think recognizing who the mic is in all situations is going to be huge for me this year. Cool. Can never hit that route. That's something I just got to take off on, but I'm trying to be patient. One block out in space, man, I'm all set. Something I'm never gonna see, but I still gotta use that practice to recognize who my man is. I got a block in space there, and I'm gonna have a tough time handling pressure if I can't recognize who the blitzing linebacker is. So, or at least who the threat is to blitz like that, which is Tebow. Spot. It's a dart that's never gonna get into the spot because he's gonna undercut it like a good user he is. How? Sway. That was a great run, I'll take it. Here we go. Sit back out to him. This is also a brand new playbook that I haven't exactly used. Oh, yep. Brand new playbook, so I'm trying to get used to that as well. Well, then get it, Demarius, man. You're against frickin' Kirksey. And that is... Thanks, Tebow. You too, brother. Always appreciate you stopping by. This is going to be a fun one. We'll see how it goes. There's always one bright spot I can take advantage of Tebow, but he's a good player, man, so I just got to figure that out as well. How to handle it and attack. leave it on that because I like that play. He's never going to let me do that in a million years, but whatever. Let's see if he's ready. Not quite yet. Here we go. Oh, goodness. And of course, it's the Monday night primetime game. As always, we go with our old school AFL anniversary uniforms. Let's throw it back. That's our thing. Only time we don't do that is in the playoffs. Let's go. All right. He still has that overwhelming mismatch at wide receiver.
Okay, Coach, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots.
I think for me and Tebow, the big thing here is let's make sure we stay healthy. I feel like every game we play against each other, we both get a player hurt for a period of time that is not fun. So we'll see how this goes.
New Era Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Also, I haven't changed this part of it on my screen as well, but promo code exchange, I now got the solid 12%.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On second down, here's Morris. And right away, he lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do
Why is
like
my
the
thing
call.
on the field?
I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job.
Why did I have that
to
on?
get to him and keep him short of the...
Hold on. That shouldn't be on. I haven't touched a single thing either. Why was that on? That doesn't make sense to me. I haven't touched this. I haven't been home. That shouldn't be on.
First.
That's odd. Stretch.
Come on, let's go! White, 90!
First down, Brissett. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20.
I do that to myself every time with this guy.
In. Touchdown, New England.
I know it's coming, and I just don't play it well.
J.J. Nelson taking it in. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills' offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Bortles now on first down.
That's not a fumble.
It's loose, and the Patriots have it.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
A first down throw for Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Let's go! White, 90!
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Brissett on 3rd and 2. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
The Bills getting set to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
He completes it right side to White. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Bortles. And a dump off to White. And he'll get near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
380.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he is met
Holes
at
out
the
there.
line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So right, so right.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
380. 380. 11, 11. 372. I got you. Lucy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. It's caught, Stills, right side. Yeah, that play is blown up.
Damn, I got that ball
back
out.
to the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
I don't get it. I'm getting the ball out.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
I made all the right
they had
adjustments
3 points
there.
last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bash, yeah.
Super tall.
On 1st and 10, Brissett gets it off to Freeman. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Brissett now. Caught by Nelson left side. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Brissett now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
Great play.
It was Mitch Unrein that made the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Just gonna let it go.
alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! White 90! White 90!
2nd down, Brissett. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
Brissett on 1st down.
In the pocket.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Here we go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
From the shotgun, it's Brissett, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go! White 90! White 90!
On 3rd down, Brissett. He's going to look deep down the field. That's
How,
caught
dude?
inside the 20.
Like, I don't...
He is down deep
I
in
have...
the Buffalo territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll run here with Freeman. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
I had to use her that up quick.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Let's go!
To throw, Brissett. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. J.J. Nelson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
These awful starts kill me
Here's
against them, man.
now to
Every
kick it
time,
away.
every game. I can't have these bad starts. I dig myself a hole, and then I play even the rest of the
And
game.
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive,
He
punting
knows
the
how to
football.
play because he knows how to play me because he sends pressure.
Has to take over for them here.
I just don't
They know
adjust
the
to it very
score.
well.
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Green 80! Hey, 5-0, 5-0!
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Last stop! Last stop!
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, 372. Green 80. Green 80. 57. Mike, 57. Lucy. Ready? Show it. 72. Green is good.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They go play action here on first down. Gonna look deep for Jeff.
That's double coverage on him.
And
that is double coverage.
Wow.
And he just outruns them all. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there.
That's double coverage with over-top help.
The high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays, doesn't matter what spot they start in, but when it actually does.
And then he runs twins halfback stretch.
Touchdown. Devontae Freeman, a 9-yard touchdown run, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
This is frustrating, dude. This is one of those games I'm making all the right adjustments because I know what's coming, and it's still like, nah, you're still getting screwed here.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
That's so frustrating, man.
I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last got a yard. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse
This
even
is
the best of
killing me right
quarterbacks
now,
with their
dude.
zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down
I
in that
continue
zone.
to do this to
And that's
myself
what
against
basically
him,
comes right to
making
him.
me look very bad and him look way better than he is. He's a very good player. I am not this bad, and it's very frustrating I'm playing this bad continuously against him. Continuously.
And now the Bills are going to stop
I
it
didn't
as
want to
they
call
call a
timeout.
timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
About to explode.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Back to Buffalo after this. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing, Brissett. It's caught, Nelson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Brissett. Jeffrey, and this is caught.
Like,
Touchdown, Patriots.
high point, like.
Alshon Jeffrey from 8 yards out, and the Patriots continue to roll. And the defensive there, that was about.
I play so poorly against this guy.
Nice play, making sure his body position was correct.
Because he's so good, he makes me pay for every single thing. Things I could get away with against other guys.
And that will shave one more
I can't.
off this lead.
Normally I play poorly, I'll be losing, but I can. It's something where I can, like, all right, I can make it happen. But this guy, it kills me because I'm like, dude, I am digging a hole. There's no way out of it. I do this every time against him.
You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second down, here's Bortles. Flush to his right. And he fires one incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
73. Check 50.
Bortles. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A first down throw for Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
This better be a holding and not a...
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I'm going to get so upset. That's like a pass interference because I played that very well.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Escaping the pressure right.
That is not what I wanted to play.
And it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And some room to maneuver. 20. And he will score.
X!
Patriots.
I wanted to hit X, and I clicked triangle for whatever reason. When X is wide open down the friggin' field, man.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room.
I'm playing so horribly.
Come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then,
horribly. He was wide open on the sideline. Austin Hooper. And I do it again to myself after I make a great freaking play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure
I'm upset, man, because it's just like I didn't play all week.
I think we'll find out just how much
gone all weekend, so I didn't have any time to play. This is the first time I hopped down to it. What else do I expect against a guy like this?
Now Bortles to try again after the pick 6. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's
Yeah,
another
no
first and
shit.
10.
Not even close.
Green 80. Green 80.
Bortles now on first down. Going deep here.
Not
for
even
Still.
close.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Like, I just stared at that and I was like, that's not going to be open. Yeah, let's throw it anyway.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was looking that time for Stills. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Ohio. Ohio.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And this will go
Getting rid
as
of
a
the second
short
half,
gain
man.
on what
This
will
is-
be the final act of this first half. So
I
we reach
do this to
halftime here in our
myself
first Monday nighter of the
every
season. As
time.
we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this fielded a few yards into the end zone. Wiggles free. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Brissett sets to throw it. And Nelson's got it here right side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast
You gotta lighten up here, man. It's game 1. I didn't get used to my team at all. I wasn't able to do anything, any prep before it. I kind of just hopped into it. And you know what?
Being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Yeah.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. And Stills over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Green 80. All good, all good, all good. All good. 77, 77.
They'll run it now.
I literally said, run the zone to him, and no one touched him.
Before he could even get started.
No one touched him.
Loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Like, what am I supposed to do, man? No one touches the guy that we say, hey,
from deep in the bag
that's what
of
you got.
here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Green 80.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now running right through it. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice
add that to the highlight
play.
reel, but goodness gracious, I'm just going to block out the
big
score.
Play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
Green 80. Throw that.
On first and 10, here's Bortles.
And again,
And they're gonna set
it doesn't even matter.
Yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive.
I'm
until
playing
that
the
interception.
worst game I
What
could
a
possibly
terrific
play.
Taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They find some open field here. Devontae
This doesn't even matter.
gonna get him.
I'm playing so poorly
All the way
against a
in.
good team,
Touchdown, New
and it's
England.
just
Devontae
ruining me.
Freeman.
But you know what? That's what
Already
happens when I
his
don't play all
second
week.
touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots are pouring
Don't
it
play
on.
all week. You grab the sticks, and I'm
House
like,
go the extra
brand
point,
new
and the
team.
lead will swell by one more. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
This is one of those games, man. Just one of those days. Ugh.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
I want to start putting in all the backups.
Ending,
Where's Geno
interception,
Smith?
but they
Let's
did
put Geno
together,
Smith in the
Charles,
game.
a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
23 yards on the play. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think
And Kenny
Stills
Stills might have just pooped his pants after catching the ball. So.
He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brand new team, brand new playbook.
The Bills on third down. Just one for
He has a new
5
team.
to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Lucy.
Bortles to throw once more. And he took the contact as he was
I get to
throwing
go.
it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
As he brings the heat, and he has Ndamukong Suh and J.J. Watt on his front line. And he just plays a
Still
good
just
user
the third
in the middle
quarter,
of
but
the
they've
field.
got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey. Green 80. Green 80. 57 the mic. Tonight. Throw that. Green is it.
They'll go for it. It's Bortles. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35.
Dude, you have no idea. The announcers have been
Just a ho-hum pickup of
like,
14
hey,
to keep
just so
the
you know,
offense
you're
on
not
the
very good
field.
at this game. And I'm like,
Came
okay.
together there, in breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
when the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
I would roast me too if I'm down 40. Since I'm down 45 to nothing.
Here's second and 11.
What do you say to that?
Bortles.
Nope.
Now he's forced out right.
Yep. Nope.
This is going to be intercepted.
Of course.
By Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Of course he lays out and makes a pick.
They just continue to mount.
Oh, man.
You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
See, with him, I wouldn't be surprised if he threw the ball here because he knows, like, he's not trying to, like, he's actually going to let the clock run out, though.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
Back now in Buffalo.
Hey.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
You have no idea, man. This is easily the worst. I played 2 terrible games, and they just happen to be against this guy who is the best player in our league. Well, arguably because he lost to my buddy Dylan in the championship last year, but he did win the AFC championship.
On 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
And every game I play against him, I don't play well. Every game. It never fails.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
But man, like this.
He may be
like this, man.
Compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle.
Yikes.
But what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the running game as well.
They were who we thought they were,
now, they get set to head back on
and
the
we
field.
let them
kick
our
spiral
ass.
out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
Call that a wayward pass when I hit him in stride.
Embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
That's his other dude. That's Rivers.
The tackle made by Derek Rivers.
Perfectly designed blitz right there.
He has
that one from the
best
to the
defensive
field
line
because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the
Which is another reason why he kills me, because I have the best offensive line across the board, and he just stifles it every time. I could play with anyone else. I handle everyone else's offensive line except for his. Or defensive line, excuse me.
Throwing now is Bortles. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. On first down, Bortles. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
Yes. They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Bortles. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
my guy's not quick enough to get
but the reserves come in for the stop.
I take
just
the
a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent
I
defense.
also like to live.
On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass.
Even when I'm down.
But that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Down by a half a century.
Now Bortles, gotta have this one. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
Oh,
they've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, it's Coleman, and he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for New England.
Just let me score. No shot he lets me score. 0 chance. I'm not going to call timeout because I'm not going to be that guy. But I hope he's a bro and lets me at least
Johnny Townsend,
at least lets me return the kick.
For New England.
Little hot tea. You can see the tea bag actually on the outside of it. Oh, we're not even gonna get. Barrios, are you shitting me?
So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big.
Just take a knee.
Coaches harp on all the time.
Nope, he's gonna go in the I formation
that'll change
and
the
run
game,
at me.
And that may have been one that just did.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Turning into a really good performance on the road.
Wow.
Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home.
I can't believe
it certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a
Barrios, just go back and return the kick.
Matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not.
We're down 45, man. Now we're down 52 because you just don't want to get the ball.
With a win on the road against a tough opponent.
A little work still to do, though.
It is English breakfast, too.
And here come the Bills. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles.
Shellacked.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Being chased out left. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. Give him 30 yards there.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one.
Wow, he's caught
right now they're
five,
going for pride
he has 5 receptions
and
for
fantasy
80
points.
yards.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. To throw, it's Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Again, it's Bortles. On the left side, this is Stills. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be.
Nah.
Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
The thing is, my underneath throws end up going the other way.
Here we go. 372.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. Now he's flushed out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Spread left. Green 80.
Now Bortles again. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Give me my 3 points.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. And the kick is
No shutout today.
So they avoid the shutout.
Oh, God.
It's still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points. And this game is over. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out before the game.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs.
I cannot seem to put 2 and 2 together against him. Ever. I think I just get myself so worked up, like, oh, I gotta play perfect, and I just every time. Didn't help I fumble on the first drive or the second drive. Didn't really help, but what can you do? But that'll do. Hopefully next week goes a little better. I play the Eagles next week, so I should go much better, and I'll actually have some time to lab and play a little bit more with my guys, so I can actually figure some things out. I know for one thing, I'm never wearing this hat again on stream. This is a great hat in life, I guess, but not here. So it says hi. You can say goodbye to this one. So I'll go probably back to the KC Monarchs hat. Gotta run it. Gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned because Now that I am affiliated, I should be able to get some money, but I got to set that up and do all that fun stuff. So stay tuned, and I shall talk to you guys later. Deuces.